As we continue to celebrate Canada's 150th year, we look to how Canadian culture has been impacted from sea to sky. Yesterday, we met a fishing family in Petty Harbour, and today we take to the sky and tour the small but mighty Gander Airport in Newfoundland and Labrador. It's not quite what you'd expect from the airport once known as the Crossroads of the world.
Welcome to what I like to call no man's land. The reason I call it no man's land is if there was an international flight on the ground right now, they would not be in their home country or they would not be in Canada until they clear customs, bring them to here. So what we do, we go out and we meet the flight and we bring them inside so they can stretch their legs or whatever the case may be.
Gander, a town of about 10,000 people in Newfoundland and Labrador, is on the northeastern tip of North America. Because of its location, Gander Airport served as a refueling stop for planes crossing the Atlantic Ocean and a temporary haven for diverted flights. Many planes couldn't make it to their destinations without stopping in Gander first.
Over the years now, you've got the planes that has developed way better and they can travel farther on less fuel. So depending on their payloads and the winds, this is why we don't get so much traffic as we normally used to.
Queen Elizabeth opened Gander Airport in June 1959.
We'll go into the ladies' washroom right now. Male guard in the ladies' washroom. No. No response. This is why I like bringing small tours here. The mirror is original, the countertop, and these 5 chairs. The last one broke and we could not get the replica of it, so we replaced it with that one. Now you can say you were in the washroom where the Queen powdered her nose when she came for the grand opening of the airport here. As you can see, the seat swivels, so I'm assuming that she sat in the middle because I don't say she powdered her own nose. I say the entourage would assist her. I know if I had an entourage, it would be that way.
Today, a tour through the international area is like stepping back in time.
The terrace flooring is all from Italy. And the blue and the gray seating is from the late 50s, early 60s. It's all original. When we go upstairs now, you'll see the yellow and the orange and the black. That is from that period of time as well. Right here is the first escalator that was in Newfoundland and Labrador. Although the old Woolworths building in St. John says they had the first one, but their building and that is gone now, so we're claiming rights to it. And as you can see, the clocks up here, it's London, Montreal, New York, and Moscow, and of course, Gander. This sculpture is what we call the Birds of Welcome. And Mr. Harder Price done the sculpture back in 1958. And if you're a gambling person and you rub the heads of these wonderful birds, you may get lucky on the lottery. They say it's good luck.
The Prime Minister stopped here on his way to Fogo Island with his family. He's the most recent high-profile visitor. Nelson Mandela came through here, as did Fidel Castro, who tobogganed in Gander. Refugees, athletes, concert pianists, everyone flying from Europe to North America got off to stretch their legs here. But no one made as much impact as the passengers flying on September 11th, 2001. When the U.S. shut down its airspace, Gander Airport opened its runways, taking in 38 planes on transatlantic routes. Jerry was supposed to be moose hunting that day.
I had just taken my wife to work, and I was having a cup of tea and just going to spend the day in the woods and take a look around for a moose. But my supervisor at that time called me and asked me what I was doing and if I was seeing the news. And the first plane had just hit, and I said, he asked me if I could come in, and I said, give me an hour, and I called my wife and got her to come home and get me some uniforms ready and help me get all ready to come on to work at Gander because I didn't know how long I was going to be here at that time.
Gander Airport took in over 6,000 people, 11 dogs, 9 cats, and 2 apes when flights were diverted.
What you had was the aircraft around, reference straight across, 12 o'clock in front of me, is the water bomber, Gander Aviation Terminal, basically. And the apron, we had that apron full, we had this one here full. To my immediate right was a 747 here, France. They went around the perimeter, down the taxiways, and over on taxiway Bravo, which is our longest taxiway.
The people of Gander rallied together to help the stranded travelers, providing food, shelter, and clothes. This incredible story was turned into the Tony Award-winning musical, Come From Away.
The schools were shut down while the school bus drivers were on strike, and they come off strike to help. People were on the aircrafts up to 24 hours because we had to get people in place before you could move them in. But from the mayor of Gander to all the volunteers, they done an outstanding job looking after the people.
A huge job for a tiny airport, forever putting Gander on the map of aviation history.
In history, when they broke ground for the airport in 1936, they were doing a good thing. They had to know there was something else coming.
It is a perfect time capsule in